I chose the Giant because it suits my style of riding. You know, in Cairns we've got some sharp climbs, we've got some fun descents. It's an all-round enduro bike. It's an enduro style bike.
I chose the 9.8 Trek Remedy. It's my first carbon bike, so I was really, really excited about the weight difference because I already hate climbing, so I was like, any possible chance that it's going to be easier, I'll take it. I love the geometry of it. It's got a lower bottom bracket than my previous Remedy 9. So yeah, it's better for cornering. It's got more travel, which is great for our technical descents. And yeah, I'm absolutely in love with my bike.
I chose the GT Sanction because it has a little bit more suspension for our crazy tracks. And it's pretty.
It's pretty.
It's very pretty. I've got a Specialized Enduro. It's my first carbon bike. I went from a 29er down to a 27.5 wheel size, just because I wanted to start getting into jumping and, you know, kind of being a bit lighter on the tracks. And I love it. It's my baby. I'd sleep with it in my bed.
I've done that.
But you have a husband.
It slept in our room last night.
I put a 50-tooth chainring on the back, just because, again, I hate the hills.
Makes
I have a Pro Mount billet top cap for my Garmin because I like the front to look really, really clean. Set my suspension up to the way I like it, which is what everyone really does. My grips, because I've had tendonitis in my hand, so made my grips a little bit thicker, and yeah, just some little tweaks like that.
I put a women's specific bike seat on it.
Ouch.
Just because.
It's a women's specific bit.
Yeah.
You're a woman? What?
I think I went tubeless, so I think especially in Smithfield, A-Line Jacobs loves to take out your tubes.
Yeah. Oh, just tyres in general, really.
And rims.
Yeah. Yeah. A-Line and Jacobs.
Yeah. So going tubeless, you can run a little bit less air. You know, it's a bit better over slippery, if you've got less air on your tyres, over slippery routes, and we have plenty of those at Smithfield ends.
Yeah.
It definitely makes a huge difference, and I changed my suspension around as well. I put a couple of tokens in my forks, changed my rear suspension over, just because I found something that I liked more than it came with. So, well, I had an Oland's and I went to Cane Creek because it's amazing. The difference between, you know, being a girl that rides your bike and riding how you're told to ride it, rather than being a girl that rides your bike and saying you don't like something and fixing it because you want to, not because someone tells you that's how you should have it.
Or even like knowing what's wrong with it as well.
Yeah.
My partner told me to, you know, when I first began riding and knew nothing about suspension, didn't know anything about anything to do with bikes, only been riding for about 5 years, and he said, open your phone up and put it in notes and write down what you set your forks to, what you set your rear shock to, and then on a day where you think your bike feels like it's, you know, it just doesn't feel good, and then, you know, write it down, what it felt like, and then you can come back to it and go, oh, okay, maybe I needed more air, maybe I needed to speed up my rebound, and that's how I learned to set up my suspension.
We definitely have our own bike language.
Yeah.
You're riding along, you're like, that thing that's clicking, you know, then, you know, the
Feels like
round,
shit,
the,
yeah.
you know,
The derailleur?
we know what we're talking about, no one else does.
Yeah.
You can't go to the bike shop and be like,
My forks
so
feel...
this thing is like, you
It's
know,
tinging.
Yeah.
It's like it makes this kind of sound.
Well, my favourite thing to say is, I want my forks to feel like cake. And everyone's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you know when you push on cake? And it springs back.
That's a good one.
Because everyone's like, but Baron's like, no, it should, that's the word butter. I'm like, no, for me it's cake. I like it to feel like cake.
My bike is pretty much stock. I've changed the suspension, but I guess I just change my riding style to wherever I ride, but my bike is pretty much stock.
you really want to choose your jerseys well.
Yeah.
Want something that breathes. You know, your pants, they want to fit well. We don't wear Nicks very often because it's just too hot to wear. 2 pairs of pants.
Yeah.
You have to do a lot of washing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We carry a lot of water as well. A lot of
Yeah.
riders will ride with a Camelback in Cairns just because it's impossible. You're just dehydrated within an hour.
You can't just run a bottle half the time. Yeah, and I guess you just got to suck it up. If you want to go riding and it's hot, you go riding. You know,
Yeah.
it's worth it.
We're used
It's
to it.
worth the pain.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want to ride anywhere else. I love to sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Good.
what
It
I've
does
actually
feel
never
good.
ridden anywhere in the cold, so I don't really know what it's like.
horrible.
sucks. I
Your
got
nose
bronchitis,
hurts.
and then the last time I did it, I got
Gross.
tonsillitis. It's crap.